Well, there's a dungeon this way. Oh, yeah, there's a dungeon we came out of.
It's a dungeon that takes more than half an hour to siege, unfortunately.
Yeah. Okay, I was pressing the wrong button to swap forms. I was pressing R and E, and I'm like, those aren't doing anything. Ah, R is the, to the next quest.
Oh yeah, the orphans.
Okay. I've been reacquainted.
I have most of what I need. I just need to remember to actually use my abilities in combat.
But do you need to remember to press left control to pick up nearby items?
I've not even done that once, so...
I have been. You ever wonder why some of the items disappeared from far away? Because of that. Quest marker's leading us down that way, but yeah, the guy is just here for the other completed.
Oh, I didn't even realize we completed his quest. I was gonna sell a bunch of shit.
Hello there, friends. Looking for anything in particular?
Yeah, he's the one that had a bunch of goods stolen or whatever that was in there.
Right.
We seem to have found something of yours. A shipment of goods.
Bless you. I was wondering what became of that shipment. I can't thank you enough.
Thank us with coins!
We're glad to help. If you have any more trouble, our chapter house is always open to you.
Aye, the folks around here don't have a fine history with the Legion, but I hope that'll change. Now really, I must insist on paying you.
27.91 on the coins. Not bad. You actually have... yeah, I suppose we do. Equipment.
Alright, everything that is not yours has been sold. Minus the, like, named stuff, but...
I actually sold off it.
You monster.
Wasn't necessary anymore. The orbs really wanted us to go back through the middle. In fact, if the orbs really want us to go into this corner, then make a 90-degree turn and then keep going down. The orbs are smart.
Orbs are hard. Seems like a terrible idea for a gate. You're just begging for people to die. How many layers of this shit do they have?
All of them.
Apparently. I'm surprised I haven't whipped out my gun yet.
Sorry, my friends, the Foundry is closed for an undefined amount of time. We do regret any inconvenience this may cause.
Meister Kessel told us that your Cyclops workers have taken over the Foundry.
The Cyclopses have gone mad. They've killed a few of our foremen, and the gears of the Foundry have stopped. We spotted goblin agitators inside as well. And if that wasn't enough,
Not the goblin
fire
agitators.
elementals that power our furnaces have gotten loose.
Speaking of Fallout, this guy almost looks like a ghoul.
A little bit. His face is not good.
I need to ask you a few questions before I go inside.
Of course, anything. Just ask.
These goblin agitators you mentioned, do you know who hired them, or what their plan is?
They wore no official heraldry and made no statements of allegiance. We give tours of the Foundry. I'm sure that's how they got in. The Cyclopses haven't killed them, so for all we know, they're working together. Perhaps they incited this madness.
How exactly did these Cyclopses get into the Foundry in the first place?
Oh, they've been here for years. And in all this time, they've tirelessly tended the Foundry without complaint or commotion. This caught us all by surprise. One moment they were working peacefully, the next, wanton violence.
I don't feel like that was a good question about the Cyclops.
No, but whatever.
We've been told that they've been here for years already.
Do you have any idea why your workers would take over the Foundry?
I'm
night
more
foreman,
concerned about the
man in charge
fire
when the
elementals,
uprising
but
began?
whatever.
I'm afraid he's dead.
Yeah.
All
just
our
a bit.
efforts have gone into evacuating the wounded and making sure the Cyclopses don't escape into the city. We're short on facts.
That is a
Then you
phrase I
clearly
need
just
to borrow.
have to make some.
Yeah, and that is a phrase I'm gonna have to borrow. You know what I think? We are short on facts.
Short on facts, big on fiction.
We're ready to help. What would you have us do?
Murder?
Our attempts to parley have ended in bloodshed. You'll need to pacify them by force. I don't want the Cyclopses
Murder!
eliminated. I just want them to go back to work. So find their leader and humble him. The sooner the Foundry is back in operation, the better. If you can restart any of the gear works below, that would also be a great help.
How do you expect us to restart the gear works? You know who we are? Do we look like Foundry people?
Pardon me,
Ironmonger.
I'm still a bit jumpy. What with the Cyclops revolt?
Charter, granted to the Guild of Ironmongers in the year 1179. Be it known that the Guild shall have the exclusive right to produce works of iron, steel, and bronze, and also to trade such works within the city of Stonebridge. Further, that the Guild shall maintain and operate the Great Foundry for the benefit of the city. The Guild may collect reasonable fees from all citizens who draw heat or mechanical power from the Foundry. Failure to ensure the continual operation of the Foundry may result in fines, persecution, and public humiliation of those who are deemed responsible.
No, you write a line there that actually made total sense to me. Like, if you're running a Foundry, yeah, no, that would be the perfect opportunity to, like, use it as a heat source for housing and shit.
Right.
Beneath the streets of Stonebridge lies a great foundry, a cavernous network of excavated tunnels and galleries. In the year 1175, the Guild of Ironmongers was granted permission to use the space beneath Stonebridge to build the massive furnaces, smelters, and forges that would power the machines in the city above. The Great Foundry is a hot, hellish place. In the early days, its fires were fueled by coal from the Glitterdell, but a rebirth of magic at the college has wrought great changes in the Foundry. Your circle just came in on screen from a different way, and I'm like, what the fuck is happening?
You
now-
just suddenly got louder on my side, so I had to alt-tab.
Weird. Now the
Yeah,
furnaces
a little
are animate and alive, fueled by elemental spirits of fire. Work the Foundry, the
Still a bad
Ironmongers
idea.
called upon the services of Cyclopses. Details of this arrangement are uncertain, but the Cyclopses have toiled without complaint for over 100 years. Attempts to speak to the Cyclopses are met with little success. Also, who the hell wrote this? Like, moments after the fucking uprising of them. Only guild members are permitted to enter the Foundry, and the Cyclopses are never permitted to come out. Who wrote that? Like, war were just declared.
It may be an in the long run kind of thing, as opposed to a just right now.
Step cautious there, Legionnaire. Several of my men never made it up.
What's that about some of your men I was saving? What?
I'm trying to find it
I've
in
seen
the
fire jackals
the
down there
fucking
glowing
list.
so hot, even the Cyclopses can't control the beasts.
Reminder to all employees at the Foundry. Do not attempt to feed or play with the fire jackals. These creatures are dangerous elementals and they are only to be handled by trained personnel. In the event of injury or death resulting from unauthorized contact with fire jackals, the guild bears no legal or monetary responsibility. You have been warned. And we're not allowed to touch the fire jackals. Oh god, fire jackals!
Oh god. Don't you have a few of these things? Oh god, these things are kicking my ass.
Was the wrong button? No, my own fire jackal. Alright, ranged assholes are dead.
Ow.
This appears to be a list of demands from the striking Cyclops workers. It's penned in a fine hand, probably too fine to have been run by a Cyclops. We demand at least 1 day of rest per week, shifts lasting no more than 18 hours, provision of monocles to those Cyclopses whose vision has failed them. Most of all, we demand fair compensation for our labor. No wages, no work. All of those
union.
All of those are actually quite reasonable. Though, I won't lie, it did take me a moment to go, why are they asking for monocles?
Because they're fucking
Because they're Cyclopses.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They only have the one eye. This carbine will shock you.
Ah, yes, restarting gear works. But hold on.
You fucking wish it was that easy.
I mean, I just did. That's what we did. We turned it on by pulling this lever. Claim a save point. Oh, my own fire jackal. Fight that other fire jackal.
I feel like they're not going to be happy about us murdering their Cyclopses, but whatever. Their
We were ordered
Cyclopses
to.
are assholes.
Listen, if they don't want to discuss about the uprising, you gotta be put down. Or we gotta be put down. I mean, depending what side wins, right?
I didn't realize my last name was Pinkerton. Oh god.
Goblin just throw a bomb at me. What did I just say?
Yeah. running.
Oh, switch targets on me.
Bop.
So we've killed what, 3 Cyclopses?
I think it's like 5. These guys are gonna be hurting for some workers.
Damn it, I'm in the air, haha. I'd say take the right path, but the left path pretty much goes the same place. So. Damn.
Look, they had to pick one set of doors, so they picked the right doors.
A lot of gears. What do you think those gears are doing?
Not working.
I mean, they're turning for me.
Yeah, not for me.
How are the point of these gears?
Work. You use the create mod.
I mean, sure, but what kind of fucking ratioing do they have going on here? And for
Bad.
what? And why are there so many gears?
Because it's sort of steampunk fantasy.
And why would you 90 it here? In fact, those aren't even the proper gears for the 90. Not how gears work.
That's not how this works. It's not how any of this works.
I have issues with the gears. Oh, these aren't moving. Oh no, 2 goblins. Oh god, that's more than 2 goblins.
Oh, that's Cyclops.
I got swarming. Right. Who, in all honesty, wasn't that much of a threat. Be afraid of the blinking archon.
Say that again?
Be afraid of the blinking archon.
Okay. not sure why game wouldn't let me read that.
Here's be a list of demands for the striking Cyclops warriors. Same shit as me.
Oh, that's a lot of dudes. I burned to death. That burning does a lot of damage. You.
Smack the ground, it is death.
Slap to the ground, hurt his arm. Alright, so we're gonna activate an Ironworks adherence, gonna let the fucking fire jackals out. Yep, there it is.
Metal of this cage is etched with tiny, almost imperceptible symbols. Probably arcane markings meant to keep the fire jackals inside. Except for this one.
And all the ones we've already killed. So wait, are the fire jackals the elementals?
Yes.
Okay. I thought that fire jackal leveled up. What am I shooting at?
Really, that's no heavy?
Really? That hit me?
Or
I have
fire
no
jackal.
idea what I'm shooting at, but...
At the moment, nothing.
Okay. It looked like it was auto-snapping.
Good thing we haven't died to these fire jackals. Don't worry, I have to worry about suing the Foundry.
Don't have to worry about the Foundry burning down. What happens if you're on the bridge when I try and turn it?
I'm going to guess you're going to get snapped over here.
Nope.
Well, probably because there was.
I can, however, potentially try and float. Also, isn't this the way you came from?
I mean, the dots want us to go this way.
Yeah.
Okay. This is this way. I'm going over here to save real quick. I can.
Can't roll while you're saving.
No.
No.
Wait. What if I'm on it when you do the thing? It snapped me off the brink.
And over to there.
No.
Oh, hello, Cyclops. When did you get here?
Snapped me like that. It's Cyclops is on the bridge now. Hi, Cyclops.
If you're in the middle, you should be fine.
I'm middle adjacent right now.
Good to know that at least they gave the middle, like, gravity.
I mean, they have a command for untethering. I can imagine that they probably actually did that with testing. The dots want us to go down.
I want to check the room over here. And apparently get ganked by, like, a couple of goblins. And just have nothing I can do about it.
More goblins.
The sad thing is it was, like, only 3. That was not a mimic. I thought it stood up.
There are no mimics in this game. What are you talking about?
Look, I just got out of Dark Souls.
Ground slam is annoying.
We're not letting the fire elementals out for that chest.
What chest?
There's a chest in one of their cages.
I know what I would use to kill the fire elementals. Fire! Oh, hey, save one.
Please
Oh, hey,
help.
Fitzy.
The Cyclopses have gone mad. They locked us in here and dragged my men off to Asinine knows what awful fate.
I'll free your men. Do you know where they were taken?
The Cyclopses took them. Over there, past the fire grates, on the other side of the chamber. I don't know what they're planning, but those two are like brothers to me. Please, will you help them?
Inside the other cage.
Did you find my men? Are they all right?
No, we just let you out. Chill.
No.
Please hurry.
Yeah, whatever. Shut up, guy. Jesus Christ.
Did you find them yet?
You just opened your gate. Leave us alone.
But did you find them yet?
Well,
Oh, well.
good thing I saved.
Yeah, I was in my menu.
But Lamb,
And apparently the AI decided switching to the pistols would
Please
be a
help.
good idea.
The Cyclopses.
Have you found them yet?
Did you find my men?
No.
no,
please.
fuck off. Still. Nothing changed. Fucking thing is not good. It's ricochet shots.
Yeah, I just don't know where they're going.
A couple goblins over here. Not sure what he's doing.
That. He doesn't like how I'm filling him with bullets.
But Lamb, have you found his men yet?
But you just let me out. That means you must have found my men.
How's it going over there?
Boring.
Is it safe to open up the gate yet? The Cyclopses have so much health. Oh, hey, guy.
Saint
Did you
Find my men yet?
I knew Obert would send someone for me. Thank you, stranger. Now, I'm gonna make a run for it while I still can.
Ah, yes, generic metalsmith. When we're in a foundry, it makes sense for a metalsmith, but I mean, they couldn't even at least give him a name. Thinking that he's like brothers to fucking the other guy.
No. Yeah, he's that guy's brother, not ours. Fuck him.
I thought I was a goner for sure. I need to get to the surface and let my family know that I'm not dead. I owe you one, Legionnaire.
How does everybody keep knowing we're Legionnaires?
Magic.
Add bomber? Ow. Mad Bomber has gone mad with power.
I am in your debt.
Mad Bomber meet Mad Jackal. Ogre meet Mad Jackal.
The bomber doesn't actually do much damage.
He hit me for about 350, but that's pretty much all the health I had at that moment in time.
He mostly just seems to be lighting me on fire. Now he's down.
Meanwhile, I was just over here dealing with the fucking ogre for like an
Cyclops.
hour. Psychos. They're big, they're burly.
Cyclops is what you get when an ogre pokes out an eye.
Not wrong.
List of demands.
Thought their discussions were probably ended in bloodshed.
So you are the ones who fight for the Ironmonger dogs. This foundry is ours now. We'll never be slaves again.
Ergo Metheus. Got fire juggles. Or fire jackal. Well, we did it.
Yeah, apparently.
No more. fight us? What have we done to you?
I mean, they kind of attacked us first.
The other Cyclopses attacked us on sight. We had to defend ourselves.
You took the side of the bosses. You want to enslave us, to make us work without pay, just like the paper says.
I'm sorry, what? The paper? This is a new one.
What paper are you talking about?
An old man gave the paper to me. He called it a manifesto. He said we deserve a better life. We have the right to refuse to work, to demand better pay.
Howdy, Kanko.
If you tell
Hey,
your
Kanko.
brothers to stand down, we'll talk to Meister Castle.
I will trust you to go to the Ironmongers, to decide how best to end this fight.
Because if I don't,
It is
you'll be able to
only
kill me.
by your mercy that we live. We will accept whatever judgment you make.
Perhaps we should go and have a word with our Meister Castle, yes?
The problem is, you're the last of the Cyclopses, dude. They,
Is there a lever down there somewhere?
Not that I'm seeing.
The lever and a chest up here.
The lever probably opens the door that's over here because it's a shortcut back to the entrance.
Okay, but I feel like I'm being dumb.
Hmm?
Well, if you come up here, see my dilemma.
Hmm. Yeah. They're breakable.
I hate it. I hate it.
Yeah, that one's actually pretty fucking stupid. Why would I just break pipes in an iron forge? That sounds like a terrible idea.
I hate it.
That sounds like a really, really good way to die a horrible, fiery, iron-covered death.
Or lava. One of the two.
Major Doom Essence.
I destroyed those pipes and it dropped gold. Not save a game until combat has ended.
Yeah, walked into the next room and goblins are still mad at us.
When are goblins mad at us?
Also, I'm surprised that they didn't say the old man's name was Carl.
River?
You lost me on that one.
Old Man Rivers?
I don't know what Old Man River has to do with, like, unions.
I don't know what Carl has to do with the unions.
Karl Marx, Manifesto.
Huh. And River because Old Man River.
I mean,
Oh,
yes, I
man.
get that.
Surely you must be joking, Meister Fiddlewick. I shall not reward the slaying of my guild members with salaries and contracts. If these beasts weren't vital to the operation of the Foundry, I'd charge every one of them with murder, and they could all go to the gallows.
Funny that you mention legal action. Last I recall, slavery was a criminal offense in Stonebridge. Shall we take this matter to the courts?
I feel like he should have a rebuttal to that sentence before we intervene.
Maybe?
Where's my fourth
Yeah, I
option
hear
of
you.
just dot dot dot?
Yeah, just, like, let them continue. Because they clearly haven't noticed our presence yet.
I mean, they really should have based on this particular view, but...
Yeah, based on the angle that they're talking to each other at, which clearly implies we're part of the conversation.
Yeah.
I didn't expect to find you both here. What's this all about?
Now that you've done Castle's dirty work and violently ended the strike, he wants to dishonor the dead by maintaining the status quo.
Those beasts went mad. Don't try to rationalize their crimes.
What Meister Castle means to say is that he thinks the Cyclopses are mere animals. I say anything that has a mind has rights.
The Cyclopses agreed to stop fighting if I speak to you on their behalf.
You... what? What nonsense is this?
Meister Castle is an endless font of courtesy and grace. Go ahead. Thank the Legion for saving your lives.
Yes, thank you for ending the violence. But what do you mean you speak for them? Those beasts are making demands?
Okay, this one really needs, like...
context?
An explanation to how we're saying it.
The Cyclopses have a manifesto of demands. They want better treatment from now on.
A manifesto? What kind of nonsense is that?
I should not call it nonsense if it shut down your foundry and incited a rebellion. The Cyclops said an old man gave it to him.
An old man? The dapper old gent, no doubt. When Wolf hears about this, he's going to give me the "I told you so" of a lifetime.
Why would the dapper old gent care about the Foundry?
The whole economy of Stonebridge rests on the power of the foundries, churning gears, and the cheap metal goods that our forges provide.
The economy of Stonebridge hinges on its workers, not your machines. But yes, the Foundry is a crucial part of our supply chain.
The Foundry needs to reopen one way or another. I speak for the Cyclopses, so whatever I say, they will honor.
Well, then something good came of all this violence.
I mean, they don't really have a
My good
choice in the
Legionnaire,
matter.
Tell the Cyclopses that they may resume work as salaried employees.
Shut your goblin spout. They agreed long ago to servitude as payment for their crimes. They cannot just ignore a contract.
Castle, what
Yeah,
are you
but
on about?
contract has
Meister Castle,
terms.
you said the Cyclopses agreed to servitude?
Years ago, long before the Legion fell, a tribe of Cyclopses wandered down from the mountains and raided the town. At great cost, the people of Stonebridge bested them. Their chieftain agreed to a lifetime of servitude to spare his people from the noose. Yes, I profit from their work, but so does the whole city.
And is he
A
still
contract
around?
is a contract. We can't ignore rules and laws, not even old ones.
Meister Fiddlewick, you clearly favor the Cyclopses. I'd like to hear your side of the argument.
For years, this city has flourished, largely at the expense of the Cyclopses, slaving away in the Foundry. Castle used you. He told you the Cyclopses had gone mad so you would enforce his profit margin. Why do you think he lied to you? There is nothing subtle about my argument. The Cyclopses are thinking, reasoning beings and should not be slaves to any man or goblin.
I've heard
So
enough.
this is kind of an
I'm ready to
unfortunate set of
decide.
writing where it's obvious,
My hands are
modern
tied.
sensibilities.
The Cyclopses will listen to you and you alone now that you've
Yeah,
beaten them. I pray you make the
I
right
need more
choice.
information about this contract.
And I, for one, respect
A
the
mix
old
of that,
tradition
and it
of
seems
letting
like
the
Castle
Legion
is
be the mediators
clearly
of
a
best resort.
like an
I know you
unreasonable
will choose
asshole.
rightly.
Yeah. But I need more information.
That too. We're short on facts.
Yeah, yes, we are indeed short on facts.
The Cyclopses acted in self-defense. They must be
wouldn't
given
say
fair
self-defense,
wages and treated
me.
with respect.
What? Nonsense. The Cyclopses are bound by an agreement. If you wanted my vote, you just
yeah, whatever.
lost it.
Okay.
Oh no.
Tell them I will negotiate their wages. This decision is foolish, but I won't have the Cyclopses leave. The city needs them.
He'll calm down eventually. But you have my thanks, and I pledge my vote to you when the time comes.
Well,
Hey Monty, how are you?
howdy, Monty. There's a howdy, Red. No Lamb said hi a moment ago. But things were happening.
So surprise attack mostly seems to be a joke because it adds 1 damage to my roll every time I put a point into it.
You see me rolling by Hayden?
More or less.
Terribly sorry. Meister Castle has insisted that we have no further dealings with the Legion.
Can't imagine
Castle
why.
believes you capitulated to the demands of thugs. But I am grateful for your help. More of our colleagues would surely have died if not for you.
I'm also not sure a Ironsworth person should be using the word capitulated. It does not sound like a word from this era.
He might be quoting verbatim.
That demands quotes.
We fixed the gears as well as we could. The Foundry is impressive when it comes to life.
True. The whole city relies on the power of our furnaces and gears. Here is a little something for your trouble.
Did you find my men? Are they all right?
No, we didn't find them. Go away.
Yes.
But did you
they're
find my
safe.
men?
They are? Hazanai bless you, and all the saints as well. I wish I had more to reward you with, but this is all I can give.
I didn't help you for a reward, but if you mentioned this to Castle, we'd appreciate it.
Your generosity knows no bounds, my friend. I'll tell Castle, and I'll raise a glass in your honor next time I'm drinking with my mates.
By the way, did you find them yet?
Waiting for it. Necessary door mechanic.
I'm glad I caught you. There's trouble all over Stonebridge.
There's like a lot of
Well,
trouble
I mean,
going
everything
on.
seems to be
They've
on
gone
fire.
mad. They're tearing the city apart.
This very much seems like a the dog meme being inside a burning house. This is fine.
This is fine. Hey, Fate, how are you?
Everything was quiet a few hours ago.
One moment they were fine, the next they just changed. As if someone took control of them. It's been less than an hour, and they've already taken the main square.
This happened in
It's
less
almost
than
like
an hour.
having them
Like
as
an
your
army,
sole defenders
working
is the
together,
problem.
attacking every person they see.
It's been less than an hour and the fucking city's already on fire.
What happened to all the people?
They're hiding indoors. A few are still on the street, and I'm trying to keep them safe. We're sheltering people in the chapter house, too. Odo's barred the doors.
Hopefully the people that are hiding inside the buildings aren't inside the fire.
All right.
They're hiding in
What's
the
our
fridge,
plan?
it's fine.
The automatons are headed for the city hall. You've got to warn the Meisters. Save them if you can. I'll be all right.
I don't
Go.
necessarily know if we need to warn the Meisters. Pretty sure they already know.
Yeah, it's like they should be well aware.
Preserve us. The whole city is on fire.
Fucking hell, that flamethrower did a lot. Granted, with a robot called Firestorm XE, I don't know what I expected, but Brad, do you mean football as in football or football as in soccer?
American football or rest of the world football? Give me the res option, please.
Or do you mean foosball, which is an entirely different game altogether? Wow, I went down again? What? How? What?
Fire. American. Apparently now we're just starting to get a bunch of essences.
We've been getting some already. I've been transmuting items and been getting them that way, and then enchanting. But those are 4.
Gotcha. I mean, I also very briefly played American football.
I did flag football when I was younger. Like, middle school.
I imagine that was a kind of school thing. I don't think I ever played flag.
Oh, what, your legs hurt from playing foosball? Because you're fucking standing there for hours on end.
Ow.
Yeah, these guys fucking hurt. Like, what the shit? Like, I can't keep my health up.
It's a DPS race. No.
It pretty much is, Lamb. It pretty much is. Do I just need to sit here for a moment and let my health regen up to full? Like, goddamn.
And who knows? Maybe someone kicked you in the leg during football.
That too. Or they kicked you during in the legs during soccer, which is much more likely.
And I'm just saying, Red, I still call American, or I still call soccer football because, you know, it makes more sense than American football.
Damn. Alright, we handled that group a bit better.
Yeah. It's kind of like how the American measurement system still uses the Imperial system, and the rest of the world has moved on to, you know, more accurate measurement.
We're not the only ones that use it for...
No, but we're the most notable.
But the fact the bots don't get
like
stunned is annoying. Thunderstorm
No! No, this is gonna suck dick. That lightning shit sucks.
Good news, they get slowed.
Fights like I do.
That fight honestly went better than most of the other fights we've had.
I think it's because we finally know that they'll just beat our asses if we get too close.
So, all this in an hour, huh?
A few hours.
No, he said this all started about an hour ago.
Oh, did he?
Oh, he specifically said less than an hour ago.
And I mean, like I said, they have these automatons as their sole guards. So yeah, they're just gonna overrun everything really fast.
This is the one that was protecting the jail.
Yes.
Who was?
Red, Dark Souls actually went really well. I got the weapon I was desperately wanting, which, is a 20% drop.
The gent, he was here. As soon as you entered the hole, he fled.
And, either I had to get it at the end of last night, or at the end of the game.
What about the other Meisters?
Just a few cuts and bruises. My own automatons held the doors and kept the enemy at bay. The gent never got to my constables. Bad luck for him.
The gent was here? Did he speak to you?
He threatened us. Told us he was going to bring down the city. The madman said we deserved it.
He fled on foot?
No, he opened one of those shimmering doors, just over there in the corner.
A causeway. It must be. So that is where the gent has been hiding.
Okay.
I told them that technology would destroy the working man. Oh, the irony. Wait, is irony the right word for this?
No? But yes?
This is what happens when you contract the city's defense to the lowest bidder. Hate to say I told you so, but I told you so.
Ouch.
This is what happens when you contract the city's defense to the lowest bidder. Hate to say I told you so, but I told you so.
Wait, Castle what? I'm too important to die?
The goblin that built those wretched automaton.
Chase the gent out of his lair.
Okay, what about the other quests that we haven't turned in?
Oh my god, I thought that was going somewhere else.
You simply do not give up, do you? How much did the Meisters pay you to finish what they began 30 years ago? Tell me, what price does my blood fetch?
Why is your voice so much louder than like every
No
other
matter.
NPC?
Whatever the sum, you will not live to collect.
So this dude's Legion.
You are a nuisance, and I will soon be rid of you.
The automatons are coming from those machines, yes? Destroying them may make this easier.
Oh shit.
Oh, it's her.
That's why I use a gun.
Thank you.
Oh, you mean...
Lamb, destroying machines. South to
Which have way
technology.
too much goddamn health. For how many of them there are.
Yeah, but I mean, this feels like a boss fight, so I guess I'm until the flamethrower with the lightning fucking comes out of nowhere on my face. Also, Jesus Christ, game, why are you so loud? Weren't this loud a bit ago?
Run away!
I may have lowered the game on it because, fucking Christ.
Platform is standing. Perhaps we should destroy it, yes?
Enemy's open. Vulnerable.
You are a nuisance, and I shall soon be rid of you.
Very south. And very east.
Robots could be stunned, that'd be great.
Yeah, you're best off going for ranged attacks. Ew.
Oh, Fire Jackal, do your job.
Be a job and distract them. Hey, Unicorn, how are you? My ass doesn't look like jerky this time.
I think I missed something. So how did you Unicorn?
Dark Souls 1, your main character's ass looks like jerky right when you start. And you have to look at it until you get armor.
Playing first person, it won't have a problem then.
I don't think that's an option.
I don't think it is either, but... hell that was, but I sure in hell didn't like that circle on me.
And I shall soon be rid of you.
I hate the
That circle is bad.
That circle isn't what killed me. It was the 5,000 automatons that came out of the fucking woodwork over here.
Oh. I don't know where your corpse is.
Between the towers that you rolled by. Hey, Unicorn, you know you can stop that? Well, at least the ads. By subscribing to Lamb.
Okay.
I am in your debt.
Or paying for Twitch Turbo, I think it's called.
Yeah. I do not like the circle of nuclear death.
Yeah, that's that was the circle I was talking about. I'm like, I don't know what the hell this circle does, but it seems like bad.
That's the circle I was talking about before. It's like, I don't like that circle either.
Unicorn by streaming yourself and getting affiliates and having people sub to you so you have the money to sub to other people.
Oh, so Twitch is just a circle jerk.
I mean, to some degree, yeah. No, you have to do for it.
Look, Fate, you know I played Persona. I know what nuclear magic does. It destroys people.
It causes fallout. Game series.
And we all know no one's been happy ever since Fallout came out. I wouldn't mind this so much if the things that were up weren't like all shielded.
Yeah, it feels like a dragging on a bit long.
Well, it seems like there's like 1 to 2 of them open at a time.
There's 2. There's one on the other side. You will break the 4 outside towers, and then you're able to get access to whatever shield generator that is.
Yeah.
Maybe if the bots weren't so damn healthy or immune to fucking stuns, or just keep coming out of the damn thing by the time they're dead.
Yeah. He's got to run out of a tom-tom sometime. We destroyed 50 tom-toms.
Surrender yourself, gent. By all the saints, your judgment is long overdue.
Judgment? By what right? The people of Stonebridge are guilty of far worse crimes than mine. I spit on you. Murderers and traitors, all.
I like how we can tell him to be silent.
Mm-hmm. Just shut up and go to prison, you
betrayal?
stupid dick.
Who do you...
I've not seen your face before, and you are a mystery. No, I speak of these merry meisters in their pretty clothes and all the people of Stonebridge. They tore open the doors of our chapter house, dragged us into the streets, murdered my brothers, my sisters, the whole damned legion.
But Lamb, this changes things. Time to murder them all.
Time to take
You were
over the
there?
city.
You
By
actually saw what
force.
happened?
I was there. I saw these people with my very own eyes. Watched them slaughter legionnaires who refused to fight back.
Many joined the mob, sir, but many more did not.
Half your people stood by, while the other half did murder. Did you hold the killers to account? No? Then you share in their guilt.
I mean, I do want to ask who the hell he is.
And the people who killed the Legionnaires? They were never tried for murder? None of them?
What could we do? Arrest half the city?
Yes.
Even the constables had sided with Jane and her mobs.
If you claim to
Yeah,
be
I don't
a
know which of
Legionnaire,
these is going to be the next
then
one.
tell us your
I
name.
don't either.
Archambault du Payen, senior apprentice to the Grand Mage, last survivor of the Legion.
No, not the last.
I was going to say, like, Odo is right
Look at me,
there.
brother. We stood at Hearthfire together 40 years past, spoke the rites, and made our oaths to the Legion.
I remember you. Odo, the tracker, the tireless scout, the watcher of roads. How can this be? In my dreams, I saw the whole Legion dead, scattered around a great tree.
Let's decide his fate. Fuck this conversation.
You saw a tree? Was it full of ravens?
Just as you say. Sometimes I see my fallen comrades scattered about its base, an army of corpses, rotting in a foul and twisted wood. Every time I close my eyes, the dream is there.
You and Odo were friends?
No, I hardly knew him. I was a mage apprentice. Odo was a scout of sorts.
Scout is a kind word for what I was.
Wait, then we can't ask about the... What? Wait.
What? Why?
Game. Game. Make sense, please.
You're a criminal, but you're a Legionnaire as well.
Hand him over to me and I'll see that he gets a trial. He'll hang, I expect, but that's a quick death. Better than he'd get if we tossed him to the people.
Wait, he's a Legionnaire. He's one of us. And he's a mage. If we give him to the town, all his knowledge is lost.
This man is a criminal, sir. He tried to ruin our city, and who knows how many lives he took. Would you let him walk free?
I have more
We never
questions.
We
said
need more
that.
information before we decide what to do with him.
Well, I've decided his
Ask
fate.
your questions.
What'll it be? I have
I'm
more
sure the
questions.
constable will be eager to learn how I eluded him so very many times.
I mean, we know what his goal was, but...
Witnesses said you could disappear at will. You've been hiding in the causeways?
The
He's a
Legion
fucking
left
mage.
many causeways behind. No one knew they existed, save for me. But they couldn't always take me where I needed to go. The Foundry, say, or a troublesome Meister's estate. So I created causeways of my own. Not a simple art to learn. And when I hang, as I assuredly will, the knowledge shall die with me.
Could you have said that line any slower?
Or, like, in a more sinister way.
Yeah, like, what? What?
You lived 30 years in the causeways? Did you ever come out?
When I wished to come out, I did. The constables were looking for a well-dressed old gentleman, because that was what I allowed them to see. If I dressed as a workman or a clerk, darkened my hair with pitch, I could escape their eyes.
Which begs the question, has he been in the streets already before we found him?
Oh god,
Why
we did a
attack
quest
Stonebridge?
for him.
What did you mean to achieve?
To leave these people as they left me, ruined, defenseless, alone. Their fine city lying in pieces around them. Who else could demand satisfaction for my brothers and sisters? The Meisters would never have listened if I had gone before their courts. I was one man, alone, and my survival was inconvenient at best.
Did you intend this all along? 30 years?
No. I only meant to steal back the treasures that they plucked from the Legion's corpse. Tomes of magic. Heirlooms that belonged to friends. But I gained a reputation. I learned that one man can be as fearsome as an army if he cultivates a legend around himself. Only in the last 5 years did I dare to dream of the city's fall. And I came close, did I not? I may have failed, but they will never forget.
Alright, after all of this that you've just told us, explain your plot.
The trouble in the Foundry? The Automaton Rebellion? That was all you're doing?
My designs, yes. For their execution, I must give some credit to the people of Stonebridge themselves.
Are you mad? The people of Stonebridge? How are we to blame?
If not for your cruelty and greed, would the Foundry workers be so quick to rise up? If not for your murder of the Legion, would you need an army of automatons to defend you? I took what you gave me, Constable, and I turned it against you.
I mean, the automaton defenses, no, they would still need them. The Foundry point, sure.
No, his point is, had they not killed the Legion would have been the city guard.
Tell that to Jane Cassinder.
Yeah, a little bit.
Did you mean to launch the Automaton Rebellion when you did?
No, you forced my hand. I'd hoped that the trouble in the Foundry would last a few more weeks, and I'd have time to turn all the automatons against the city. As it was, I turned half to my side at best. Not near enough.
You used the criminals in the crypts. They abducted the automatons, and you modified them.
Yes, you have it exactly. A slow and painstaking affair, but my accomplices were more than willing. Reputation has its benefits, even in criminal circles. Simple enough to bend one's admirers to one's will. Learning how to exert control over the automatons, that was the challenge. Fortunately, I was able to steal as many books from the college as I liked. And I had my own magical knowledge to draw upon, too. It took some experimentation and a few ruined automatons, but I learned.
I've heard enough.
All right, I'm ready to make a decision.
But we never
The
got to
gent
ask
is
the
your
one
prisoner
question.
by rights.
Right?
What shall we do with him?
I don't know, Lamb. Legion?
I don't know.
On the one hand, he dies. On the other hand, we have more causeways?
Maybe.
It was definitely said with, like, a question mark.
Yeah. Well, welcome back, Unicorn. It's been 10 minutes.
Whole 10 minutes. See how much she cares, clearly. All right, Lamb.
So
So the reward changes is pretty much the only thing that happens here.
honestly, I'm not even seeing that. It looks like we get 3 high-quality items and a slideshow change at the end of the game.
I'm using a website we've used for the previous 2 games in the past, along with other games. Good old game, Banshee. You can protect the Gent by claiming him for the Legion. This will earn you the Legion Redeemer Deed. Plus 3 will, apparently. You can allow the Gent to be arrested and probably hanged. This will earn you the Lord Protector of Stonebridge Deed, which is plus 3 stamina.
Ooh. I don't think we're really wild about either of those, but stamina is a defensive stat.
I also use will.
Oh, do you?
Yeah. I use agility and will.
Ability.
Which is a weird combo of stats to be using, but...
A little bit, but...
I kind of get it with the whole Archon melee ranged form.
Yeah. Welcome back, Red.
So, Legion?
Up to you. I'm not strongly decided either way.
If it was just Wolf as a Meister, I'd let him have it, because I like him. And Fiddlewick. Castle, he can go fuck himself, along with the other goblin, whatever the hell his name was.
Winkle, whatever.
Who cares?
Winkle was okay. The other one. Yeah, I don't remember.
The Meisters in general, to me, are too much of an asshole, so fuck them.
We'll take custody of the Gent. He won't trouble your city any further.
Such a brilliant mind. Better to make an ally of him, no?
I must vigorously protest. This madman tried to bring down the city. I'll not have him running loose.
My word that I leave you in peace, Constable, on the following terms. First, that your fine council grants full support to the Legion.
I don't know if you're allowed to be
Second,
making these calls.
that you find the ones who slaughtered my Legion brothers, if they yet live, and hold them to account.
I dare say we have little choice, sir. Very well. I agree to your terms. That's one matter settled, but we still owe the Legion a vote. I'll convene the council at once.
I mean, do we need to have the vote? Do you just accepted his demand
Was
of
this then what
running
the
the council?
Legion had become? A bitter old man bent on revenge? I didn't want to believe it. The Gent was a true man of the 10th, and its ideals still lived in his heart. Though the Gent had committed terrible crimes, the Legion had need of his knowledge. His skills would serve no one if he went to the noose. So the dapper old Gent returned to the chapter house, his crimes forgiven in the eyes of the Legion, if not the people of Stonebridge.
Because we don't allow any kind of nuance.
We have gained a powerful ally, and the people of Stonebridge have pledged themselves to our cause. As long as Jane Cassinder remains a threat, they have little choice.
Don't talk to this guy. God damn it.
Gentlemen and goblins, order! Council will address the proposed alliance with the 10th Legion.
Circumstances have indeed changed since we last spoke. I now find myself addressing the savior of our city. Does the Legion envoy have anything further to say before a vote is called?
Don't make a mistake.
I'm right here and I've killed the city's defenses. I can do much more.
Our purpose is to serve the people of Ebb, not to impose our will upon them. We'll honor whatever decision you make.
Very good. No reason to postpone our decision any further. All those in favor of the alliance vote aye. Those opposed vote nay.
First Constable votes aye.
Chief Barrister votes aye.
Guild of Ironmongers reminds the Council of the considerable cost of the events in the Foundry. Are we now to pay for the Legion's war as well?
First, the Guild abuses its workers. Now it votes against the savior of our city? I wonder what the people will do when they hear. And I promise that they'll hear.
Guild of Ironmongers respectfully abstains.
Master of the college votes aye.
3 votes in favor, 1 abstention. As mayor of the city, I shall join the majority and vote aye. Be it resolved, then, that an alliance is declared between the city of Stonebridge and the 10th Legion. May our enemies tremble with dread.
Okay, great. We need your army.
We need an army.
I'd like to thank the Council for putting its faith in the Legion.
Of course. You are the savior of our city. Ask any favor of us, and the answer will be yes.
We need your
Will
army.
you send your automaton army to attack Jane Cassinder? We can take her by surprise and end the war.
Maybe.
The army? When I said any favor, I didn't actually mean...
Capital! I can have the automatons ready in short order. Shall I make ready to leave? I should warn you, we may not return to Stonebridge again before this war is over.
Still need, we still have a quest to turn in, I think.
Start prepare.
We'll make good you.
Yeah.
We still have a quest to do. Actually.
And apparently a level. Huh?
I mean, we still have a quest to even do.
Do we? I think that one was what triggered the,
no, we have Sweet Cog's automaton to go murder.
I thought that one might have been what led into the other.
No. No, the Sweet Cog's automaton was a side quest.
Shocking carbine of Subdual.
That said, once I've done leveling up here on my end, bathroom break?
Sure.
I did it to finish leveling.
Damn it, these things have good agility, but they have garbage attack.
And, oh hey Lamb, we have a 4th bubble now.
Yay!
But, I will be right back.